there tomorrow morning as well. And I think, as I was saying, this could be the last day. On Monday, there might be fog early or kind of overnight, but then cooler air will already be moving in the morning. So Monday morning, I don't think we'll have to worry about the fog as much. Tonight, though, dense fog advisory midnight to 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. You know what to do. We've had it every single night pretty much, and every morning lately as we had this warm, damp setup with these temperatures touching 80 or so in the afternoons. Really beautiful afternoons, though. A beautiful kind of day every day. However, it's not feeling at all like winter. Our temperatures now in the 70s and visibility is fine, but I was showing you the gray shaded area is where the dense fog advisory is going to be in effect starting tonight around midnight. We have the surface high to our southeast. That's been bringing in these south winds, contributing to the moisture and bringing us that warm feel during the afternoons. We're going to get a big upper push that will bring these fronts toward our area tomorrow, and then it will move in tomorrow night. And so that's going to change up our forecast for the upcoming week when we're expecting actually a kind of cold winter sort of feel. Tonight, not the case, though. Lows in the lower 60s. Our fogcast is showing through tomorrow morning. Actually, this particular model doesn't show a whole lot, but there are some indications, and other models are showing that we could have that fog dense in spots for early tomorrow. So our rain chance about 20% tomorrow. Actually, we do have a chance for a couple showers. Our high temperature about 80 once again, and as you make your plans for tomorrow, you can see increasing clouds through the afternoon and maybe a couple of showers here and there. Let me show you with precision cast. This is tonight, 8 o'clock, and then moving through the overnight. This could be a foggy setup for early tomorrow, but I think by 10 a.m. on your Sunday, things should have improved, at least for land areas. Still might have a little bit of stubborn fog here and there over some water areas. Now let's move through the day tomorrow. Here we go. Couple of showers here and there. Our rain chance about 20%. And then here comes the surface front from the northwest. 7 p.m. tomorrow, we're pretty quiet, but here is one line of rain, and it may be pretty broken up. There might be a couple of rumbles of thunder, but we're not expecting a really significant rain for Sunday night into very early Monday. This is before sunrise Monday. Few showers, maybe a quick downpour here and there. Rain totals look pretty low overall, well under an inch. And again, not expecting any kind of strong thunderstorm action. And by the time you get up in about 7, 8 o'clock, maybe on your Monday, things should have been quieter. And then we're getting that colder, windy setup on Monday as that colder air rushes in from the north. Looking ahead to our next cold snap, we're talking about, first of all, the cooler air arriving during the day on Monday, and then 2 mornings are pretty cold coming up. Tuesday morning, we're talking about a freeze north of the lake and wind chills even south of the lake in the 20s. So it won't be quite a freeze south of Lake Pontchartrain, but we will be there north. And again, that wind is going to make it feel maybe up to 10 or so degrees lower than the air temperatures. And then Wednesday morning, we're talking about mid-20s north. So that would be a hard freeze. We've had this before earlier in the season, so if you did protect your outdoor exposed pipes, just keep it insulated and wrapped up like you've had it, because a hard freeze is expected north with mid-20s there, and a frost or a light freeze south of the lake. And as we for New Year's Eve and New Year's, I mean, we had this warm, sweaty kind of Christmas Eve and Christmas. New Year's Eve and New Year's, though, we'll finally get that wintry feel. So 9, 11 o'clock, and then on toward 1 a.m. on your New Year's Eve. This is Wednesday night. Will be in the 40s, and then for Thursday on New Year's Day, it does look chilly. High temperatures only around 60 and lots of sunshine. So here are those temperatures. You can take a look. This is our 7-day forecast. The red highlighted for our weather impact alert day tomorrow for the fog, and then we'll see if we need to extend that to Tuesday and Wednesday, not for fog, but for cold. Here are your lows north of the lake, about 30 for Tuesday morning, so that's a light freeze. South of the lake, mid-30s, could have some frost, but we'll also have some wind. Which would make it harder for frost to form. Tuesday afternoon, we're only around 50, so that's our coldest day this week. However, the coldest morning follows on Wednesday, mid-20s north, mid-30s south, with highs on Wednesday. On New Year's Eve, only in the 50s. So if we're only in the 50s for the afternoon, you know it's going to be chilly Wednesday night for your New Year's Eve evening. Dropping through the 40s Wednesday night, and then Thursday could be another day north of the lake, maybe your third in a row that you're around freezing, but not quite as cold as Tuesday and Wednesday. South of the lake will be more like upper 30s by Thursday morning. And then yet again, another warm up comes. These are our winters in South Louisiana. By Saturday, we could be back around 70, and models are indicating next weekend, both days kind of mild and also with some showers and maybe a storm or two. They're very all over the place with exactly timing and how much, and whether it would be more Saturday and Sunday or Sunday. But do keep your eye on next weekend, as it looks like we'll have at least a chance for some rain.
The Pelicans suffered a disappointing loss.